Sitting outside with my water, my Jersey Mike's, and my cookies, and all I can think in my brain is whatever that TikTok sound, but I think it's from Love Island, where she's like, my dream date, and you knew that. Literally is me right now. Anyway, welcome back to a new vlog, you guys. Have been feeling ever since getting back like I have to be on top of my to-do list every single day, but then my to-do list takes literally all day, and I'm so tired, and I really would like to read, but I feel like I can't unless I have literally everything done, which, newsflash, you will never ever have everything done. So I just need to set up time to just enjoy reading, because I feel like I can't unless I get everything done. It's very strange. So that's what we're doing right now. I'm gonna sit out here, eat my Jersey Mike's, drink some water. I'm currently reading Winter in Paradise by Ellen Hildebrand. If you didn't know, it's an Ellen summer. That's what it looks like, and it's really good. I'm probably like 45% through right now. I'm also in a bit of a reading slump because I basically can't sit down and read. Like every time I try to, I just like cannot get into it. The only reason I'm 45% into this is I did read maybe like 65 pages, and I was crawling to the 65 page mark, and then I was listening on audio. And I think I need to stop listening on audio because it becomes such a crutch for me that like I can't read anymore, because I just want to know, like I want to get into the crux of the story. I already want to be 100 pages in, and I basically need to stop doing that. Like I need to stop using, it's honestly Libby. Libby gets me into so much trouble because I'm obsessed with Libby, but then I also constantly have audio playing that when it's time to like sit down and like read words on a page, I'm like, I need the story faster. I need the story at 3x speed. So we're gonna fight that today, and I'm gonna actually sit down and read my book. I'm gonna set a timer for 2 hours, and we're actually gonna read some pages. I set a timer on my phone, and I started a little timer in the book club, like doing a sprint together for 2 hours, because I thought I'd read for 2 hours, but honestly I'm 40 minutes and I've read 20 pages, and my brain keeps wandering off into like other things I want to be doing, all the things I need to be doing. I literally don't know how to get my brain to stop doing this, and the book is so good. Like I'm literally eating it up. I love it so much, but like my brain won't shut up and just let me enjoy the book. So I think I'm just gonna go inside and do something else, I guess, because my brain is like not letting me read. Kind of crazy how much you can get done in 20 minutes with the 15-pound pair of dumbbells. Although it wasn't necessarily heavy enough because we don't have proper dumbbells at the house, but still got a good workout in, burnt like 100 calories, and listened to a podcast. I'm listening to Relatable with Allie Beth Stuckey, specifically her episode she did about sunscreen. I'm so like interested in sunscreen because so many people, like, I feel like in religious circles you'll hear how toxic it is, but then you also hear dermatologists say that it's not toxic. So anyway, it's just very interesting. I personally wear sunscreen. I have my kids wear sunscreen. Kaylin wears sunscreen. But anyway, I'm always like still so interested to hear everybody's takes on it and what they think. So that's what I'm listening to. A little outing day. I think I might have overcome my reading slump. I think We came to this like play place and we played for like 2.5 hours. It was like $53 for both boys to play for 2 hours, but they normally call over the intercom thing, like if you have on this color wristband, like your time is up, but they didn't do that. And I got caught up reading, so we ended up staying for like 2.5 hours. I'm gonna plan some kind of like outing thing where they can just play and I can either read or like work or do stuff I need to do, because I cannot even explain to you how many important tasks I actually got done while they were playing. So anyway, we're done here. We're having Faith and Joe over tomorrow for a game night, so I just placed a grocery order, and then I need to go to Barnes & Noble and pick up the expansion pack to Catan that we want to play. We played Seafarers when Kylie and Stavi were here, if you guys remember that, during Christmas and Thanksgiving time, and we want to play with Faith and Joe, so I'm gonna go pick that from Barnes & Noble. And now that I have my premium membership, I'm pretty sure I got like 15% off or something, so yeah, I'm gonna be using that. Fortunately, it was not on sale for Prime Day, otherwise I would have done that actually. But anyway, now we're gonna go to Barnes and then do grocery pickup. And besides that, I think I'm beating the reading slump. I finished Winter in Paradise just now. So good. Like, I'm pretty sure that book is like 4.5 stars. Like, it was so good. I cannot wait to read the next book. It's like a 3-book series and they're like 300 pages each, so not very long at all. Very, very easy. The only reason I'm not sure if I beat my reading slump is because I did listen to a goodish, like maybe 25% of the book maybe on audio, and I feel like I need to sit down and read a full book beginning to end in order to like say I officially beat the reading slump. You know what I mean? Like, I need to just do it. I 50% beat the reading slump. I think that book was so good. Like, you get everything in it. You get mystery, but you mostly, I guess mystery is maybe like the lowest on my like list of things it includes, but you mostly get family dynamics, infidelity, you get secret lives, like people are lying about stuff, but you also get a really sweet romance. That's what I was tearing up at. No. So cute. So cute. Cannot wait to read the next 2 books because Ellen wrote that romance in actually so good and not cringy whatsoever, and yeah, she killed it. She killed it. So maybe like 4.5 stars. The urge, honestly, the urge to do it one more time. Who doesn't love a good game of Mercy in the middle of Barnes & Noble? We're gonna have a jumping competition to see who can jump into the middle of the floaty without touching it, or touching it the least, and I'm gonna rate their scores. Oh! Okay, I feel like that was like a 5. Fast, I didn't even see it. I missed it. You went so fast. Okay, go again. Oh. I feel like that was also a 5. I think you could do better. Oh! That was good. I feel like that was like a 7. Wow. You didn't feel it at all? I feel like that was also a 7. A 10. 10 is the highest. Okay, we are sitting outside. I need to finish reading. I need a new book. I'm either thinking about starting our July book of the month, which is The Compound. People are saying it's giving a mix between Survivor, Big Brother, which I've never seen, but you guys know I love Survivor, Love Island, which again, I've also never seen Love Island. Anyway, people are like eating it up in the book club. They're loving it. They're like, this is how every book of the month should be. So I'm like, wait, should I start that? Or Fedline in the book club also recommended a book called Fast. I'll put it up on the screen. And apparently it's like super traumatic though. So I need to pick my battles. I don't know. I think I'm gonna start Fast just because I already have it. I already bought it on my Kindle and I haven't bought The Compound yet. So let's see what it's about. People said it's very heavy and like crazy and makes them cry. So I think it's perfect for if you're in a slump because it will probably like jolt you out of it, which is what I need. Doing a 24-hour readathon in the book club that I completely forgot about today. But it's kind of nice because now I get to like fully be in it. Kaylin is finishing the bathroom in here. I'll show you guys. This bathroom was always unfinished. There was never a pedestal, light, like mirror, anything like that. Because if you know, you know, if you've been around, you know that we got scammed by our contractor. So we're barely getting back around to it, mostly because we just straight up were so exhausted with this house and had so much decision fatigue. Like I could not care. I was like, just leave it unfinished until we can finally like care about it again. And I feel like our care is starting to come back. So Kaylin just installed, like this is so crazy, I'm so impressed. He just bought and installed this entire sink. Like the water fully works. He does still need to like mount it and stuff, but so cool. We have our little shelf because it's such a small bathroom in here. This used to be a full like built-in countertop, but I like that we got a bunch of space back, and then we also didn't have to get a custom cut for countertop and stuff, so this is like perfect, just having a little pedestal. And our guest bathroom will actually be done. One of the main reasons why we don't have, I look crazy. One of the main reasons why we don't have as many guests as we would like, or like really invite people over for dinner parties and stuff, is because we don't have a bathroom for them to use unless they used our bathroom, or, you know, my mom and my brother were living here and they used the other bathroom. So now it's gonna be so nice to have like a proper, fully fleshed out bathroom with the sink and everything that people can use. So I think he's trying to finish that before our friends come over tonight. And then I'll clean it. I do not like this mirror. We're definitely gonna get something different. Yeah, it looks bad. I feel like it just like cheapens it so much. Maybe you can't tell on camera, but in person I definitely can. So I need to figure out a different solution to that. He's gonna take it down and we're gonna do something else. But besides that, I just need to like dust and clean. I'm not gonna do like a full deep clean because this is interesting. When I would like do full deep cleans before people come over, I end up being like, wait, everybody just got the house all messy again, and then I'm supposed to do that full routine over again. Not happening. So now I just do like, honestly, like maybe like a 1 hour clean, and then once everybody's gone, then I'll go through and like really mop, because I was getting out the full on like cedar mop before people came in, and the people would run through with their shoes or whatever, and then I'm like, wait, why did I fully just mop the floor just for everybody to come like trampling along? So I'm just gonna do like a quick clean and not waste my time. I changed because I was too hot in that outfit, but I put on another one of these Amazon sets. Guys, I'm obsessed with these Amazon sets. Like, something about knowing it's only $20, it makes me be able to enjoy it even more, I feel like. And I normally wear a large, but this one's a medium, and I almost feel like it fits even better just because there's not like excess material everywhere. I love these, and the pink is so cute. Packages to unbox. Caraway, I cannot believe this, sent some pots and pans, so I'm gonna open them. Wait, all of it is actually so pretty, and I've never had a Dutch oven, so this is very exciting to me. And the yellow color is so cute. This is another Amazon set that I love. I bought a large last time, and I'm gonna try a medium this time, so maybe it won't be as oversized. It has little biker shorts, and I love this waistband because it's not too tight. I might put my boys down for a nap. I think I've done all the cleaning I'm gonna do. I just need to clean that bathroom once Kaylin's finally done. Oh, where's my Kindle? Anyway, we have a 24-hour readathon going on. I told you guys that. And I started that book Fast yesterday by Millie Elazer. Guys, I had to stop reading it because it got so dark. Like, it was like I was triggered. I was like, oh my goodness, I cannot read this. Especially I was trying to read it before I go to bed. No. So I need to read that in conjunction with a different book. And I started, you guys know I'm calling this the Paradise series. I'm not sure if that's what it's really called, but I read Winter in Paradise. And the second book in the series is What Happens in Paradise. And so I'm gonna read this alongside Fast, and I'm also still in the middle of Eclipse. I'm listening to the audio on Libby, and I actually forgot I was still listening to it. I thought I had finished it, and I went on my Libby account and I was like, I'm only 40% through, but it's actually at a really good part. So that's what I'm gonna do for the readathon, is just kind of bop between all three. Like, when Fast gets too much, move to something else. The only thing with fast so far, like not story wise, but just writing wise, I really don't like that it's written in first person. Is the whole thing written in first person, or is that just like the beginning? Yeah, it's all first person. It's kind of like diary entry, and to me the writing in first person, if it's not done a certain way, can sound very juvenile and just kind of like whiny, because it's just like, you can sound very complainy, like literally like a journal entry or a diary entry. So that's the only thing, like as I'm reading, I'm like, oh, you know, versus What Happens in Paradise. I started that last night. I'm maybe only like 20 pages in, and that's third person. And I think I like third person more than first person. But anyway, I'm gonna start reading fast because I'm already on page 47 after like barely reading it all. Like I was reading so fast, and I think it's because of the writing style. It's very easy to read. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna drink my Alani. I'm drinking a Hawaiian shaved ice. If you love coconut, you will love this. It's raining too. It's so cozy today. If I was not having friends over, this is literally what I would do all day. Love this Kindle case. This is from All Things Lillian on Instagram, if you know her, and she also has a shop. I will link the shop down below actually. I'll also link this set and the yellow set I showed. I need to like literally do better about linking, but I won't do it unless I like say it in the video to like remind myself. And I'll also link all of the books that I'm reading. Anyway, I love this case because it has this part you can fold up, and I always forget I have it until I'm in situations like this, and I just want to read like this, you know, like I don't want to hold it, I just want to look at the page. It's so nice. Is it switches POVs, so the girl will say something and then it'll switch to the guy's POV and be the same exact situation but from his point of view. And something about that, having to read like about the same situation twice, is not my favorite. It really isn't. Hello, my girly swirlies. Welcome to another day. It's actually the next day, I'm pretty sure. I've been reading so much of that book Fast by Millie Belizaire. I don't know how to say it. I'm like 50% through now, I think. Maybe like 45%. Anyway, and I have not listened to a single second of it, so I'm pretty sure I have beat my reading slump. For me, personally, I feel like with a reading slump, if I just push through, like I force myself, that normally works for me, because I actually do want to read, but like something in my brain is telling me that I don't want to read even though I actually do. So that's been working good. I barely made any progress in the second Paradise book, the Ellen Hildebrand book, but other than that, it's going great. I actually need to pack my bag because Carter Kaiser has his first football practice tonight, I'm pretty sure, unless it gets canceled. It did. It's fine to practice on. Okay, practice in an hour, so I need to pack my bag. They're literally asleep right now, so that's gonna be amazing. I need to pack my bag. I'm gonna bring my Kindle. I need to post my video from last week because you guys are seeing this on Monday, so last Monday. And also, if you guys are not watching the previous week's vlogs, and this week you guys are actually getting 2 vlogs. You're gonna get this vlog plus a Thursday vlog. No, I don't think you guys understand. I'm ecstatic. I like literally cannot wait. Like, you guys need to put it on your to-do list to watch Thursday's vlog because I'm so hyped about it. Anyway, yeah, let's pack my bag to get ready to leave. I like bringing this bag because it's very sturdy. This is our Disney treasure bag. And it also is just like makes me so sad / happy. Not forget a fresh bag of seeds because like you guys don't understand. I'm about to go ferocious on this bag of seeds. My Kindle, water bottle. And this time I'm gonna bring my watch too. Grayson, I'm so cute. This is my everyday bag that I normally take with me. I recently did, well, not every day, honestly, but whatever. You guys get the point. I recently packed these little bags so that whenever I need to switch bags, it's just already together. And honestly, normally I keep my wallet and my keys in here. I want to get that like Lululemon card holder, so it's like a wallet plus key holder in one, so that I don't have to have like 2 things, you know what I mean? So anyway, now I can just transfer both of these into this bag, and that gives me a lot of comfort because I just have everything I need in here.
Everybody say yes sir, okay? So hey, right now we're gonna find a cone. We are orange, yellow, blue, orange.
You happy? Your water's right there, babe. I need to find a cute mirror that can go here. here. This might be, I'm actually pretty excited because I feel like I might be able to find some cute homeschooling stuff too, maybe. Like, we definitely need some jars to put things in. I also, this reminded me, like, I also haven't been to, there's a World Market over here, which could be good for mirrors. There's also a Michael's here, although that's not what I came over here for. But I'm like, wait, I forgot how much I like this little area of Michael's, Home Goods, etc. This could be so cute in the guest bathroom for like hand wash. I think for like a matching lotion if they had it. I've been humbled because they literally have nothing. Like, this is the only option and it's too big. It's way too big. This is gold, which we would need silver or white or something like decorative. No, these are so cute. Wow. I was pretty successful. I did not find a mirror, but I did find a lot of good homeschool stuff. I also remembered I needed to get a gift bag for a baby shower I'm going to this weekend. So did that, and then also I'm completely out of candles. That was one of my goals this year, was to burn through all my candles that I had from like 2017, 2018, because I don't know why I had like some kind of attachment to my old candles, but I finally burned through all of them, so it was time to get some new ones. And I honestly don't know that I've ever bought a candle from Home Goods. Some of them smelled really good, so we're just gonna try that out and see how it goes. There's even like a Martha Stewart line, so I got one of those, and I like getting the pretty ones because then I can reuse like the bowl part of it immediately. This is so cute. Like, I love that so much, actually. Actually, I was thinking something like that, except I don't love the gold around it. Also, now that I'm close, it kind of looks big. This is not awful, but I don't like the black on here. This silver is so cute, but I can already tell it's too big. This would actually be like low-key ideal. Wait, no, I love this. Oh my goodness. Wait, I love that so much. Oh frick. Okay, this for the homeschool room. This is an apple, that's cute. This is also very cute. Not for the bathroom, obviously, but just in general. It's like mid-century looking, that's so cute. I also think this is very cute. Anthro actually has a chandelier that kind of has like pieces similar to this. This is so pretty. I was just sitting, I just picked up my groceries. I was actually laughing because when I was in line, or no, when I was driving there, this guy behind me in like a Honda, he got upset about something, or like the road was merging, and mind you, it's 6 o'clock, so there's like just traffic in the Metroplex, and so he like threw his hands up on me because the lane ended and I was getting over, and he was fully behind me. Like, it's not like I cut him off, like he was fully behind me. It was a merge, you know, so I merged, obviously. And so anyway, I guess he was not very good, but anyway, I was laughing because we both ended up pulling into the HEB like pickup at the same time, and I was like, you know, you should really be careful. I didn't say this, but I was just thinking you should really be careful about who you're throwing your hands at, honking at, because you never know if you might both end up at the same place. And I know he would have hated to get that Honda keyed or dented or something crazy. I'm like, yeah, you know, maybe be careful. Be careful about how you treat people out in the streets. And also just laughing because we literally got there at the same time, and he actually, like, once we got through and the light turned green, like, he sped around me. You know how they do, like, when they're really mad. He sped around me and like got in front of me, and we still pulled into HEB at the same exact time. And I was just thinking, like, he's got to be embarrassed. Like, that's just embarrassing behavior. Anyway, that's besides the point. While I was waiting for my order, I was posting on my story because this morning I weighed myself and I'm like 149 even. Oh my goodness. So originally when I lost, wait, am I getting it wrong? I don't even know. I honestly feel like I might have messed up my own timeline, but when I originally lost the weight that I lost at the beginning of the year, I got down to 149, I'm pretty sure. Then that actually means I would have lost 7 pounds and some change, I think, at the beginning of the year, but maybe I just like round up to 10 pounds to make it easier. So actually I'm gonna start doing accurately 7 pounds. I'm back down to that original weight after like traveling and gaining some of it back. I was sitting, I think when we got back, I was back up to like 156 again after traveling. But again, a lot of that I know is like water, weight, bloat, all of that stuff. So anyway, I'm back down to what I had originally lost, thankfully, and it was very easy because I don't think any of it was like actual, I don't really think it was like actual fat. I think it was just like a lot of water, weight, bloat, stuff like that. Anyway, it basically melted right off. So yay, but now I'm actually half a pound below where I originally lost from, so I'm even more excited because I think I was like 149.4, and now when I weighed myself this morning, it was like 148.8, and then it like went up a little bit to 149 even. So I'm like basically half a pound down from my original weight loss from the beginning of the year. Hopefully that tracks. I think I did a good job of explaining it. But anyway, I'm so excited about that because that means we're at a downward progression already. Like I can tell that my body is like on it now, even with the calorie deficit. Like I had my energy drink and I had some leftover pizza, and I feel it's like 6:43 and I honestly feel fine. Like I don't feel like I need to eat, which is crazy because it's crazy how you can reset your appetite to literally be okay with less food. The first week was definitely a struggle, but now I'm like, oh, like I'm fine. I mean, I was pretty ravenous around because I intermittent fast, or at least I try to not eat right in the beginning of the day because then I feel like I eat all my calories in the beginning of the day, and the nights are harder for me personally. So the mornings are pretty easy for me to not eat, especially if I have an energy drink. You know, sue me, the energy drink, it helps, okay? It helps like satiate, put some flavor in my mouth. Like it just is it's a good moment for me. It helps. So I honestly kind of want a decaf coffee when I get home. Like that sounds good to me. And I kind of wanted to just make like half a peanut butter sandwich. Like that also sounds really delicious to me right now. I sound crazy. Like I sound like a skinny person. Guys, I had to pull over. But anyway, yeah, I feel like I posted on my story just now, and I feel like I opened a can of worms in like my own brain of like exactly what has been going on, because I was telling Kaylin, I was like, it's interesting, like I got pregnant and I was like 130 pounds. And then I gained like 45 pounds in my pregnancy. I think like the day I gave birth, I was like 175, almost 180. That's crazy. It's crazy, like you literally, at least for me, like both times I gave birth, I like gained 5 pounds like the day that I gave birth. I don't know if it's like the extra water or I don't know what it is, but like it's like you wake up and you've put on another 5 pounds. It's crazy. Anyway, what's interesting is it's not necessarily the pregnancies that make you gain a ton of weight. It's really the eating habits that you start when you get pregnant and you're like super hormonal. And that's why I realized like that's why, at least in my brain, I don't know, this could be completely wrong, but like I think that's, for me, that's why like I realize some women that don't get super huge in their pregnancies, it's because they're like literally only gaining weight for the baby and not because they have started bad eating habits. Like they probably just have so much more self-control and they don't just eat everything that they can possibly see. They don't actually eat for two, because that's a whole other myth, like that you're not actually eating for two. Like you're eating for one and like an extra 200 calories, if that. So like it's kind of crazy. And because I was so young during both my pregnancies, I just honestly didn't really know. Also, I feel like TikTok is such a huge help, and even like Instagram Reels and stuff like that are such a huge help, because when I was having my kids, it was like Instagram TV. You guys remember Instagram TV? Like nobody was really posting on Instagram TV. There was no TikTok. There was really just YouTube, and there wasn't a ton of pregnancy content. Whereas I feel like now if I got pregnant, and just like I'm older, I'm more mature also, I have more self-control. Like that's a muscle I've actually worked out, is having more self-control versus like 19-year-old me. What was self-control? Like I barely had any, especially around food. I basically had none around food. So also when I grew up super skinny, like I was always 95 pounds, like even all through high school I was like 95, 97 pounds. Like you had to weigh 100 pounds to give blood, and I couldn't even give blood because I didn't weigh enough. So yeah, I just never even needed to practice like having self-control around food and like appetite and all of that stuff. So it's very interesting now. And then I kind of just went down this spiral of like, so I didn't really gain weight from the pregnancy per se. I guess you could say I could, or I guess you could say I did, but I more so chalk it up to my eating habits. I got really bad eating habits, I think, from the influx of pregnancy hormones, and then I carried those bad habits literally for the past 7 years, like since I gave birth to Carter. I don't know, I can't remember how much I weighed when I gave birth, or when I got pregnant with, oh no, with Kaiser, I weighed 130 before I got pregnant. Or at least around there, because I was 175 when I gave birth. And I know I gained like 45 pounds, so I had to have been around 130. And so after Carter, I felt like I looked pretty good when I got pregnant with Kaiser. And I was like in a happy spot, like happy enough to get pregnant and start trying. So anyway, yeah, after Kaiser, I just developed really bad eating habits, and you know, I guess you could say it's from pregnancy hormones, but I also think it's just because of stress. Like, oh my goodness. Sometimes I look back at my old videos and like from 2021 to like 2024, I'm literally like, who actually is that? Like, I feel like I just looked so obviously stressed out and just so obviously not doing well. I'm definitely a stress eater. I'm definitely like somebody who will eat for comfort. And let's just say in the past few years, I've needed a lot of food comfort. I think it's mostly just like extended family related. My family actually stresses me out so badly and so much that I honestly have had to learn how to cope so much better so that I don't crash out actually and just like eat in order to be okay. Because I feel like when your body is under so much stress, instead of being like, okay, I'm not going to eat the cookie for breakfast, you're like, it's too, like, it's already too hard to even just exist in my life right now. I don't even want to think about, like, nutrition, health, making breakfast. So you just do, like, the thing that's easiest right in front of you, the thing that's easiest in the moment. And it's definitely not the best thing long term. I actually saw this girl's TikTok and she was like, y'all don't eat the pizza because losing the weight is harder than not choosing the pizza. And I was like, she's so right. Like, losing the weight is so much harder than saying no to whatever comfort thing in the moment. It's so true. And I'm honestly very thankful to be learning these lessons now in my life, because at least I'm still in my 20s, you know, I'm 27. I almost said I'm 26. I want to be 23 so bad. Like, I won't lie, I do. There's like this battle in my mind, like, I want to be 23, but I also want to be 35. I don't know. I can't decide who I want to be. Like, I want to be all of them, but I also saw this other really comforting thing of, like, my 23-year-old self still lives inside of me, which is why sometimes, you know, I will act like my 23-year-old self, even though I am 27, gonna be 28 in like a month. So I don't know, it's kind of comforting just knowing that, like, your old self doesn't just disappear. Like, she's still in there, you know? Baby Kyra is still in there. So anyway, that just kind of opened up the can of worms when I was posting my story just now of, like, it's not necessarily baby weight, even though I gained it in those years of, like, my childbearing years / my postpartum years. So it's really interesting. And, like, I feel like most moms normally it's literally after 2 years after giving birth is when you actually can, like, put effort into, like, your health full-fledged, unless you're, like, actually, you know, just super disciplined. Not talking about those people. I'm talking about just like your everyday mother who maybe is like a stay-at-home mom or is a working mom, and her husband is working and she maintains the house and she maintains most of the kids' stuff. Like, she's carrying most of the responsibility of having a child. I would say 2 years for the average American woman, 2 years at least, to kind of like get back on it. Anyway, I don't know, like, I wish I had like a cut and dry, I guess that's my problem. I wish I had a cut and dry explanation of, like, I'm losing my baby weight, or like trying to get back to my pre-baby weight, but it really, I don't even think it was actually it's not actually baby weight, because it's mostly just like bad eating habits that started in pregnancy. like, I increased my appetite so much in pregnancy that those habits followed me after. And then as stressful life events started happening, I perpetuated those bad habits. So it's like baby weight plus just like life. And that's very bizarre to me. Like, I guess this whole time in my head, I was like, oh, it's like pregnancy weight, baby weight, postpartum weight, whatever. But actually, it's just literally life stress. And that's actually crazy. Like, for how many years I was just completely stressed out. No more of that. Yeah, no more of that. That's actually not okay. Okay, after that rehashing, let's go inside and put all this stuff away. I FaceTimed Kaylin to show him the little shelf. I ended up getting the shelf with the half moon mirror thing. He just looked at me and smiled. So I just took that as a yes, I'm gonna get it. And he's gonna hang it up for me. It's gonna be great. I can't wait to see what it looks like because we can put like cute pictures up there, little trinkets. Oh, I'm so excited. This is the soap I got for the bathroom, and then baby shower baggie. I got this candle. This is another Martha Stewart one. It's massive. This is bamboo. I thought this would be really cute right there on my counter by the coffee. Yeah, maybe I'll put the lemon one away for right now. Very cute so far. See, I wish there was a lotion too. I feel like the lotion would be so cute, but what we have for now, I'm not sure if the gift would fit, but I ate. It's literally the exact same length. That's crazy. Very cute. We're having Faith and Joe come over for a movie night, and we're gonna barbecue burgers, and we need to kind of like turn this house around because I haven't straightened anything up or prepared at all. So let's go. We have maybe like 20 minutes. Do we think I can do it?
Appalachian sunrise meets my eyes. With my eyes still closed.
I forgot to show you guys yesterday. I also got these towels. I got 2 of these. And then I also got these picture frames from World Market. That one. I love World Market picture frames. They're so pretty. That one. So cute. And then lastly, that one. They're gonna look so cute on that new shelf I got. Package. Everyday sunscreen from Jones Road. I already know that's gonna look absolutely gorgeous. Yes, and a brush. Love that. Just realized I haven't heard somebody say yes in a long time. Random thought. I love it. It's like the Summer Fridays one. That's so fun. I love this packaging. Okay, I have like no time. I need to hurry. Honestly, the most important part is probably prepping the bathroom, so let me go do that. I really love that we have a sink in there now. Like, it's so ideal.
Golden, I'll follow only golden, golden.
Someone explained to me how there is urine on the side of the shower right here. The aim. Where were we going with it? That's crazy.
Mount Laurel high fives for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and hummingbird wing. Golden.
I'm also pretty sure I'm completely out of my reading slump, which, thank goodness. I've been reading the book Fast. I showed you guys that. And, you know, I'm like truly this close to DNFing. There's only one storyline. It's a romance. And there's only one storyline I'm intrigued in. And it's not about the romance whatsoever. So I think I might finish it just because I kind of want to see how that was written. But besides that, I just don't think that the writing is very good. It's so repetitive, in my opinion. And I could deep dive into this, but I won't in this moment. Me and the girls in the book club were talking about it a little bit earlier today, and I gave them like my unfiltered thoughts. But I do feel bad. Like, I don't want to come down too hard on a book publicly like this because obviously somebody wrote this book, put their time into it, and I don't want to be disrespectful. So I will just say it's not my cup of tea, but a lot of people actually like it and have rated it 5 stars. If you look at the reviews on Goodreads, the reviews are so good. So maybe I shouldn't be like thinking that my review is gonna do anything when I'm obviously not like everyone else. There's something different in my brain, I guess, but yeah. But either way, good news, because I've read all 300 pages, no audio at all, and I've been having a good time. Like, I haven't felt like I want to put it down because I'm in a slump, or so I want to put it down because I'm just like bored. So that's honestly, that's where I want to be. It is so hot today. It's 95 degrees. But now that I'm not in a book slump anymore, that means I can get back to my beloved audiobook. I'm still finishing Eclipse. I have 5 hours left. This audiobook I think is like 17 hours. It's so long. So I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it so much though. Like, I'm pretty sure this one's gonna be 5 stars. Like, coming off of New Moon, which is so, in my opinion, kind of boring because it's like Jacob's book, because like Edward's gone, so it's so boring to me. Like, the whole time I'm just like, anyway, where's our mans? And this whole book he's back, and I literally love it so much. But you get the true like full triangle in Eclipse. You get Bella, plus you get lots of Edward, and plus lots of Jacob, and it's perfect. I love it.
Golden things.
I'm over here smiling at this.
Gold rings, gold leaves, gold anything, golden. I'll follow only golden, golden, golden.
Burger time. I made them my peanut butter coffee.
It's so good, guys.
Like, what would you rate it at a rating?
Absolutely 10 out of 10.
Wow.
No doubt about this. Like, I wish I could buy this.
Thank you.
You're amazing. Oh, yes. Wait. Look at all y'all. Why do y'all look like babies there?
He has all the ports, so I feel like we really should focus on her.
Splinters of the moon.
Get rid of that. Sure.
Golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things, gold birds.
Morning. It's Saturday. I have football practice this morning. I'm gonna get ready very quickly. Very quickly. I opted to sleep in for an extra 30 minutes than actually get up, because I accidentally woke up an hour before my alarm. I hate when I do that. I'm like, okay. And then I fell back asleep. Now we're up, and we literally need to leave in 20 minutes. 20. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired actually. That's crazy. And I have a long day today. We are doing this. I have a major work deadline today. I'm going to a baby shower, and we're having our crafty call in the book club today. So it's literally a 7 to 8 p.m. kind of day. And I'm gonna have to push through. You know, maybe now's not the time to be trying new things, but I kind of want to try this new Jones Road tinted SPF. Oh, that's the perfect shade, because I want a little bit of coverage and a little bit of sun protection. Oh, that's gorgeous. Wait, I'm actually so glad I did that. I'm gonna have you change your shirt, okay? You can wear any shirt that's in your drawer. And then you also need socks.
Pay attention, okay? When Blaine got up, he came to the middle. Are we doing this? Guess what? Kaiser went to work.
We don't go lazy. We don't take time off. Knees up, knees up. Go. Keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Nope. Redo.
I came to the mall because James Avery has like the cutest teacher charms, and I feel like I need to get one to celebrate the first week of homeschool and obviously homeschooling forward. So we're going to James Avery to add some more charms. They're also doing a little sale. Oh, it is down here. Buy 2 charms, get a charm bracelet free. Sea charm. It's so cute. It's even cuter in person, honestly, than it is online. So they are definitely doing buy 2 charms, get 1 free, but the 2 charms, it doesn't include the enhancer beads, like the little, like what I have on the star, but you can get a free bracelet or necklace. So that, like, you can literally choose anything. Like, you can choose the hearts, that like oval twist one. They're so pretty. They have a star one, a Texas one, flowers. Oh, the flowers are so cute. The daisy charms, so cool. And then you could even choose a charm necklace if you wanted to, she said. I keep on forgetting to do a haul of all of the books that I got from Barnes when I went 2 days ago, and it's actually been some days because I'm filming 2 vlogs simultaneously. So it's been a while because I'm filming a different video that you guys will see on Thursday, which is, again, I feel like I keep saying this, but I'm so excited for that video. You guys better freaking watch it, okay? Set an alarm Thursday all day. Just have it going off all day. Anyway, let's talk about what I got from Barnes. I always look at their like stationery section because they all have a lot of cute stuff over there, and I saw these sticky notes that are like very bookish. They have the books on them, like a little due date name. Thought that was cute. I also need to stop saying cute. I annoy myself with how much I say it in my videos. Then I found Primetime Romance. I honestly cannot believe I bought another romance, but this was on my Goodreads want to read list. That's kind of how I make my shopping list for, like, oh, if I'm at a bookstore and I don't know what books I want, I always add them to my want to read on Goodreads, and then I'll go from there. But there's some magical realism in this where I think like she wakes up and she is, or her and her boyfriend or something are the couple on TV. Like they wake up in different lives, maybe like kind of Freaky Friday vibes. And I just thought that was a fun premise, so I don't know, we'll see. I saw a phenomenal review of Out of the Woods by Hannah Bonham Young. I read the first book in the series. What is it called? Out on a Limb? Yeah, I think it's Out on a Limb. And I honestly didn't love it. I think it was just kind of like cringe romance to me, but I've heard such good things about this one. I think I was excited because they got married at 19. I also got married at 19. And they're basically just trying to figure out, are they each other's other half truly? Was getting married at 19 too young? And obviously these are questions that people ask constantly. So I just think it might be fun, and maybe I might like it more. It might resonate more because I did get married young too. I also love that they are hiking a lot, which if you guys watch my travel diaries, you guys will know that me and Kaylin absolutely fell in love with hiking on that trip. We were not hikers before. We did not know. We did not go into that trip thinking that like we were gonna hike a ton. Like we didn't even bring, I brought like one workout outfit because I thought I was gonna be like doing home workouts, and then we absolutely fell in love with it. So yeah, there's just a lot of similarities. I think that I might potentially like this one more than Out on a Limb. It was also on my Goodreads want to read list, Main Characters by Hannah Ornstein. This is the adult version of Parent Trap apparently. There's 2 sisters and they spend months at their dad's house or something along those lines, but in separate months. He suddenly passes, or maybe just passes, and they end up both at his house at the same time. And instead of like coming together like sisters and helping each other grieve, they're very hostile towards each other and trying to like unravel the secrets in their family. So it sounded so good, and I also love The Parent Trap. So I think I might potentially love that one. The Ornithologist Field Guide to Love. All I heard was that this one is similar to Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies, which I will take any rec that is similar to Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies because I obviously love that book. That was a 5-star series for me. Read all 3 books. Thought it was chef's kiss. So cozy, so fun, but to me the perfect amount of adventure. So I'm excited to read this and see what I think. This one's also, I think, a 3-book series as well, if not more. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited. This is gonna be good. I just feel it. A couple months ago, or maybe even last month, this was a book pick for our book of the month, but it didn't get the ultimate vote, so we ended up not ultimately reading it as a book club. But this is The Bright Years by Sarah DeMoff. This one just sounded so interesting. It's a family of 3 she is keeping a secret that she has a secret son from her husband. She's keeping that secret from her husband, but her husband has an alcohol addiction, which he's also keeping from his family. They have a daughter, and then something terrible happens. It doesn't say like in the description what exactly it is. Well, then the secret son ends up coming to find his family, and the daughter has to decide, like, is she going to like open up her whole family history to this guy, to this boy? I don't know how old he is. Is she going to unearth all the secrets? Is she going to be super loving? Is she going to welcome him? Is she not? I don't know. It sounds very interesting, and it's only about 260 pages. So in my opinion, with that premise, I feel like this sounds like the perfect length of book. Like, let's normalize 250 to 300 page books and that being okay. Like, not every book needs to be 400, 500 pages, because I feel like 9 times out of 10, I read a book that's 400 or 500 pages and I'm like, that could have been literally 100 pages shorter. I kid you not, 100 pages shorter. So I appreciate it. Oh, this is fun. Okay, wait, this is so cute too. Now that I have watched The Summer I Turned Pretty, the first 2 episodes, because they literally do this in the episode. It's so cute. That is a word search. Crossword, sorry, not a word search, crossword puzzle. I am so bad at crosswords. If you guys have tips, like, I literally need to research how to, boys, don't argue. I seriously need to research how to be better at crosswords, because I am terrible. Like, New York Times doing it on my phone. Guys, I'm not good at all. So honestly, I wanted to start practicing. Like, I can't do it. And I'd be thinking like, oh, I'm eating. Like, yeah, I got it. And then I don't got it. So this one is a beach day crossword. So cute. And then I also got 100 Summer Sundays crosswords. I have a zombie at my window. I'm so excited for these. I need to do. Let me like just flip to a random one. Let's see. 60 down. Target audience for Peppa Pig. Would that be kids? Okay, ideas. There's 4 spots. It had to be kids, right? Okay, well, let's look at 59 across to see. 58 across is became stuck. I don't know. What is that even? Like, I genuinely don't even know. I need to seriously look up how to do crosswords, crosswords, because I actually don't know how to do it. It's kind of scary. This is another one that was on my Goodreads want to read list. The Martha Vineyards Beach and Book Club. This one's historical fiction. The cover does scare me a little bit. Like, that is very war times vibe. Something about that is a little uncanny. Is a little uncanny. So I think this is Jumping Timelines, 2016 and 1942, World War II, Martha's Vineyard. You have romance. You have one of the girls falls in love with an enemy, so I'm assuming a German soldier. There's a spy. This sounds so good. Oh my goodness, you guys. Wait, no, listen to this. All of that is put at risk by a mysterious man who washes ashore and whispers of a spy in their midst. Who in their tight-knit island community can they trust? Could this little book club change the course of the war before it's too late? Oh, that's too good. That sounds so good. I love a little romance, mystery, murder type thing with historical fiction. I'll take one of those, please. Then I got this chunk of a book. Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil by V.E. Schwab. Got a signed edition from Barnes. They didn't have any special editions. I don't even know if they released any. But this sounded so good. All I know is this is a sapphic vampire romance. That's all I think. Sapphic vampire. I don't know about romance, but sapphic vampire for sure. I love vampires, so yeah. Then we got The Sirens by Amelia Hart. And I love this copy. It's so pretty with like the ocean on the side. I really love anything mermaid. Greek mythology, maybe even. We'll see if I like it. But it's about, I'm pretty sure 2 sisters. One has like an allergy to water or something. Their mom drowned, so they've always had like a fear of water. It says, as Lucy awaits Jess's return, strange rumors surrounding her sister's small town start to emerge. Numerous men have disappeared at sea. A tiny baby was found hidden in a cave, and sailors' tale of hearing women's voices on the waves. I love this. A breathtaking tale of female resilience and the bonds of sisterhood across time and space. Sirens captures the power of dreams and the mystery and magic of the sea. If that's actually done well in this book, that will be so good. Like, I love the ocean, the sea, so fun, but also it's equally so terrifying, so you really just don't know what's out there. But if they can actually capture how terrifying the sea can be, Chef's kiss. Plus a little mystery. Like, give me, every book should have a little mystery. Like, that's my hot take of the day. Last book I got is Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I've just been wanting to read it, and so many people said that they love it. I also historically have loved Taylor Jenkins Reid's writing, and this one is like a space romance. So excited. That's my little haul plus my crosswords.
The length of this and then the length of the wall.
That's what's in the middle.
Hola.
Grand finale.
Isn't it flush?
Yeah, that's fine. I was just making sure. He ate.
What is
Hey guys, happy Monday. Good morning. Crack open up. I'm having a bloom today. This is raspberry lemon. It's so good. Literally, it's raspberry lemonade. It's delicious. Anyway, I had to update you guys on my reading slump. Definitely reading slump is beat. I finished reading fast. No audio, nothing like that. I read every single word by myself. Even though I didn't really love the book, I'm glad that it helped me get out of my slump. You know, it is what it is. If I had to give a rating, it would probably be like, let me look at what else I've also rated. I compare like my ratings depending on what I've previously rated books. I would probably rate it like a 2-star. My biggest problem with it was that the writing felt very elementary, and explaining each and every single thought that both characters had, or like there would be a scenario where he would do something or she would do something, and you're able to catch on based on what their actions are, why they're doing certain things or how they're doing it. But then the next paragraph would be like in-depth explaining the scene before. So you would get like the visual scene, but then you would also get like internal monologue of the scene back to back. And it was just like that the whole time, ping-ponging back and forth between action and thought, and it felt so repetitive that it was kind of taking me out. Everybody can see you. I just really didn't love that. I also, there's a huge trauma that happens in it, and it's very graphic, and I personally didn't feel, I don't know, I think it just wasn't my vibe, and that's okay. The reviews are stunning, gorgeous on Goodreads. People love it. They're rating it like 5-6 stars. So don't let my silly little review sway you. Just wasn't my cup of tea, but it did help me get out of reading slump. So that's good. I am just kind of chilling today because, well, I'm not really chilling. This is fully my to-do list. I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted already just looking at this, but I'm kind of waiting for my bracelet to be done at James Avery just so I could show you because we went in this vlog. I'm assuming they're gonna text me, but I will show you the free bracelet that I got. The stars. Apparently I'm a medium. I didn't buy my first bracelet. Faith bought it for me, so I actually wasn't sure what size I was gonna be. And then eventually you can add charms and stuff to this. Oh, it's so cute, and I feel like it's gonna be so cute with my OG charm bracelet too. Like I'll wear them together, just stacked. I'm in the middle of literally homeschooling the boys. I just gave them a little brain break. But I've been wanting to really start an in-depth study on romance. For the most things I get asked to include in my videos is some kind of Bible study, something or other. Okay, I don't really include it because there is such a high standard for myself personally that I believe Bible teachers have, pastors have. If your job is to teach what the Word of God says, that is a huge responsibility. I am mostly a lifestyle creator, stay-at-home mom. That's the kind of content I put out. That is technically my job, book creator, whatever. My 9-to-5 job is not Bible study content, so I'm very slow to want to do any type of teaching content. I would rather you guys go watch people whose job is to in-depth study the Bible because they're more likely to not make mistakes. Whereas for me, because studying the Bible is not my job, it's not the thing that I spend the most time doing every day, I might not be the most trusted source, but I can show you guys what I do when I want to do more in-depth. Like if you really want to study more and you want to like be able to write in your Bible, but you're like, I don't know what to write, I can kind of like show you how I do that, because I studied, where is it? I studied Colossians, I studied Habakkuk, I studied a couple other books. I can't even remember. I studied Colossians, but I look, you don't even remember this, but this is what it kind of ended up looking like as I was reading through, and I can link my Bible down below as well. This is an interleaved edition Bible, which means you're gonna have the actual like scripture, and then you're gonna have a blank page in between each scripture page. Scripture, blank page, scripture, blank page, which is great because at my church lately, we've kind of been all over the place just studying like the attributes of God, kind of like not wanting to write what I wanted to write over here on this side. So I already had started using this like blank page. I really want to start like an in-depth study on Romans. I've already started reading it just to kind of like get an overall grasp, understanding. I went on the Bible Project, kind of looked at their overview of it. And then my friend Faith, actually, she puts me onto all things Bible, but she specifically put me onto these Roman Tyndale New Testament commentaries. She said she really likes them. So I was like, okay, let me get the Romans one and see if I like it. I love context. That is one thing about me. If I read a scripture and it's saying something, I'm like, okay, who is this addressed to? What does it say before that scripture? What does it say after? Because sometimes we can take things out of context to mean one thing, but it really doesn't mean that thing at all. So I love commentaries for that purpose. I understand what I understand. I don't understand what I don't understand. And I just love learning. I love understanding God on a deeper level. And that's really what it's all about. But when it comes to teaching, I'm like, that's not really my place. Like, I can talk about my testimony. I can talk about what I'm learning personally, or I can even talk about like struggles I'm having. But as far as like specific requests to teach, that's not, I'm going to stay in my lane. Okay, I'm going to stay in my lane. I did not go to school for this. So I can only share like my very limited knowledge. And honestly, that is okay. Like, we need Christians in every facet of the world. So we have Christians that work in construction. We have Christians that are at universities. We have Christians that are on YouTube or Instagram or whatever. And it's okay that their full-time job is not studying the Bible. It is good to have Christians, in my opinion, it's good to have Christians all spread throughout the world in each facet, so that we can share the gospel and bring more people to know Christ. And those people don't necessarily have to be Bible scholars or Bible teachers or know every single thing. Okay, so I'm just gonna start literally, I think chapter 1. I did kind of already start, like I wrote at the beginning of the book to kind of write like what it's about so that I have a good understanding. So I wrote, there was division in the church between Jews and Gentiles. Paul wanted the Roman church to be his foundation, as he was going to take the gospel to other places, including Spain. So Romans is Paul's fullest explanation of the gospel. And all of chapter 1 is basically talking about how all of humanity is trapped in sin and needs to be rescued. So it's starting off with our need for a savior, which if you've ever shared the gospel or heard the gospel, step 1 is always our lack, our being born in sin, our need of a savior. I feel like that's how you can really understand what Jesus did for us, is by understanding and recognizing our lack in humanity. So anyway, I'm just gonna read, and then I guess I'll just show you guys what I'm doing. And this is literally as my kids are homeschooling, they're taking a little snack break and they're gonna come in here, and so I'm just gonna be jumping all around. I like this. It says, this epistle is really the chief part of the New Testament. It is truly the purest gospel. It is worthy not only that every Christian should know it word for word by heart, but also that he should occupy himself with it every day as the daily bread of the soul. We can never read it or ponder over it too much, for the more we deal with it, the more precious it becomes and the better it tastes. I love that. It's time. It's almost time to come back. Okay, 4 and what?
I'm on 11. Well, 24 and 25.
Okay, let me look at
I know now. 3.
Yeah, once you get to a different chapter.
Is
Alright,
it?
let's close this. These are okay, guys. Alright, okay, you're done for right now, sweetie.
Okay.
Good. So for that first one, which one is the whole?
Whole.
Yeah. So this says the statements in verses 3 through 4 and 16 through 7 really show the theme of the letter being centered around the gospel. So I want to remember that. When I go into a book, it's not I don't necessarily go in saying what can I get from it, or what can what can God tell me about myself, but more so what is God trying to share about himself? What is Paul's intention in writing to the Romans? Why was he writing to them? What was he trying to get them to understand? And then through that, you can really see God's character, God's love, and the point and purpose behind it, versus like, okay, let's see what I can find about myself and like, make God speak to me or whatever. It's more so like I'm seeking out God in this moment. So I really want to understand from Paul's point of view, what is the point? And so he says, verses 3. So I'm going to underline that. Concerning his son who was descended from David according to the flesh and was declared to be the Son of God in power according to the Spirit of holiness by his resurrection from the dead, Jesus Christ our Lord. And then it was also verse 16. Is it 15 and 16? So I'm eager to preach the gospel to you also who are in Rome, for I am not ashamed of the gospel, for it is the power of God for salvation to everyone who believes, to the Jew first and also to the Greek. So I'm going to underline that as well in the same color, so that when I come back and read this, I do it color coded kind of in a way, so that I know the purple has to do with the purple. And I'm like, oh yeah, so that was the point of the letter. And Paul setting it up right here to be like, this letter is going to be about the gospel. I'm going to put it actually twice, just in chapter 1, so that you guys really get the point.
Yeah, it works. Now time for the flip. Mommy does this.
Oh yeah, I like that color. Okay, and then this says that faith responds to hearing the gospel preached in chapter 10, verses 13. So I flipped to chapter 10, verses 13 to see that for myself, because that is like 4 verses and it only has one sentence about it. So I kind of want to go see for myself exactly what it says. For everyone who calls on the name of the Lord will be saved. How then will they call on him in whom they have not believed? And how are they to believe in him of whom they have never heard? And how are they to hear something without preaching? And how are they to preach unless they are sent? As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of those who preach the good news. But they have not all obeyed the gospel. For Isaiah says, Lord, who has believed that he has heard from us? So faith comes from hearing, and hearing through the word of Christ. So that's why Paul is like, yeah, I'm going to go out and declare the gospel, because that's how people come to believe. One of the main ways people come to believe is by hearing. And then he wants to share so that when they hear and then they believe, they will also go out and share as well. That's the main point. Not to just share, also for them to believe and then they go share as well. It's not like, oh, I've shared, now the job's done, you guys can just like live and just, sing kumbaya. It's like, no, now you've heard, so now you guys go out and share too. So today I basically just did like half of chapter 1. I have to go pick up my groceries and do some errands now, so I'm gonna have to stop here. I definitely don't write down every single thing that's in a commentary, or like I can even, like on YouTube, I had listened to a John Piper sermon on Romans. I just like while I was doing errands, like taking showers, I'll just listen. And I don't write down every single thing, otherwise like it'll be so full. I just want to write down or like point out things that I probably won't remember the next time I read it, or things that future me might want to know, but I try really not to write down every single thing that the pastor says or a commentary says, because then it's like, okay, that was kind of plain, like, okay, so verse 8 says, first I thank my God through Jesus Christ for all of you. Some people would say like Paul thanked God first. But it's like, you don't really need to write that down, because it's very clear in verse 8 that he thanked God first. You know what I mean? So you don't have to write down what it already says, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Try to write down things that it doesn't say that will help me understand it deeper next time when I flip to this, because I swear things go in one ear and out the other, and I just will not remember everything. So that's basically how I do it. And each session of like studying the Bible, some are very long. Like sometimes I get hours to myself to be able to do it. And then sometimes it's 5 minutes, sometimes it's 30 minutes, like it really just depends. But I try to do it every day, but I definitely don't get to it every day. Sometimes it's just like I listen to the Bible app in the shower or where I'm like, why do I do so much listening in the shower? It's like the one moment where I'm like, can be left alone because I'm showering. Anyway, I'm gonna actually wrap up today's video here. I called James Avery in my video, in my bracelet is not gonna be done for another couple hours, and I just don't have the time because we have a lot to do today. But anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate and love each and every one of you. Each comment, each like, each of you, like it truly means so much to me. So I appreciate it so much. And I will see you guys actually on Thursday for a little week in the life of homeschooling. I'm so excited. Bye guys.